So are you thinking about relocating to Atlanta and you keep hearing about Midtown and just want to know more about it? Stay tuned, we're gonna break it all down for you. So now that we're here in Midtown area, let's talk about like the style of homes that we see in the area. You've got a lot of condos in this area, all up through Peachtree, West Peachtree, all through the Midtown area. And you've got a lot of bungalow craftsman style homes that are surrounding the park in the various neighborhoods that, kind of make up the collective Midtown. So, but hey, let's go take a walk down here right at the center of Midtown, all right? So here we are at Piedmont Park. Let's just take a look at this view right here, right? This is amazing. You're right here in Midtown. You've got the water, we've got the park over here, we've got Park Tavern, we've got the belt line that connects everything, which we're gonna go to in just a minute. But just take a look at this. This is amazing. And this is all in the Midtown area. So let's go take a look at Piedmont Park. So I'm a condo kind of guy, right? In Midtown, you got so many different options. Now, if you're starting in the one bedroom, you're looking anywhere from about 200 up to 400. But if you've got a price point around 250, 300, you'll be in good shape. Just get ready for HOA fees, which are going to be anywhere from 350 all the way up to around $700, $800 at some properties. But if you budget 450, 500, you should be in good shape. And with two bedroom condos, you're looking, they range anywhere from the low threes, even the high twos up past 800,000. But if you're in the price point of 455, 550, you should be in good shape as far as a condo. But once again, don't forget the HOA fees. If you're looking for a house, not a condo, you find houses around the park, Virginia Highlands, Morningside, Ansley Park. Now prices start around 500 and go up above 3, 4, 5 million plus. But if you got a budget around 750, 800, you'll be in good shape in this area. All right, so we're about to go meet one of my good friends, one of my favorite clients of all time, Miss Janae Claiborne. Now, Janae, she is one of the most inspiring people I've met in a long time. She's working on her second book. She's working on a TV show. She's got her brand, Sweet Potato Soul. Now, let's go find out what she loves about the Virginia Highlands Midtown area. All right, let's go meet Janae, Miss Sweet Potato Soul. Here we go.
Hey there, Richie.
Janae, what's happening?
Come on in.
So good to see you. All right, so when we first met, one of the first things you mentioned to me is that you wanted to live in the Virginia Highlands, which,
exactly.
Right, so I mean, when I first moved here, this Virginia Highlands, this is the first neighborhood I ever knew of, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a very magical place.
It's so magical.
But tell me what you love about it.
Well, when I was a kid, we used to come down here a lot. We used to go to Piedmont Park. Mm-hmm. We used to go and eat here on North Highland.
Not
and
Sarin,
walk around.
huh?
At Sarin, yes, at Sarin. We used to walk around the neighborhoods, look at the houses, and my mom and I. And always think, oh, the house is so beautiful.
Right.
I love that old charm of the neighborhood, the old trees that we have around here, the parks. It's just like you're in the middle of the city, but at the same time, you feel like very calm and surrounded by nature and it's a very neighborhood feeling, like a small town almost. So I wanted to move here for that. I also love that it's walkable, and I seldom drive my car.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. I walk to the grocery store, I walk to the restaurants, I can walk to my favorite new place along North Highland is the Virginia Highland bookstore. And I spend way too much money there every week, but my daughter and I go every week and buy books. I buy all the kids, we have like all these little kids in our lives now because she's 3. Every birthday present, I go there.
Right.
I spend a lot of money there. So the bookstore, there's such great coffee shops. There's also, paper stores for cards and things. There's a place at the corner of Highland and Virginia that it's a donut shop, but they have vegan donuts as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
Very familiar.
So there's just so much in the neighborhood that makes it feel like a small town, but like a cool, hip small town too.
Sure.
You know?
Absolutely.
I like that feeling.
Now, let me ask you something. I believe at the bookstore they have your book on display.
Of course, of course. You know what? And when I first moved here, they didn't know me, and
That's awesome, though.
I know.
Yeah.
And I do this to every bookstore I go to, no matter where I'm at. I go straight to the cookbooks, and see do they have my book.
Right.
Because if they don't, I will order it.
And I have that book, by the way.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
You're
Yes, I
such a supportive friend. But yeah, I checked it out, and they had it. That was great. And then I guess I tagged them on Instagram, and they realized, put two and two together when I went in there.
That's her.
They're like, "That's you." And right now
awesome.
they have a display when you walk in. There's like a big display with all these local authors, and I'm there. And then also downstairs with the other cookbooks, and I'm there as well. Makes me feel, it makes me feel special, part of
Right.
the neighborhood, and like it's just nice to. And that book is old too. It came out like 4 years ago or something.
Right.
So it's nice to see it still.
Well, we buy those books and give them to friends and clients and stuff. And they're like,
love
whoa,
that.
you know Janae? I'm like, yes, I know Janae.
I love that. It's a great present, especially for like someone, moving into a new home. They have a new kitchen, they want to
Right.
cook.
And want really creative recipes for vegan, because
Yes.
I know, not being a vegan, my friend Bill, he is a vegan. Like, you got to meet Bill.
I need
He's
to
amazing.
meet Bill.
He's just a big old ball of love, my buddy Bill, man. But when he first started explaining it to me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's my vibe, right? Vegetarian, I can dig it. Vegan
Yeah.
was just very strict.
Yes.
But with your recipes, the thing I keep hearing from everybody is like, man, that is so good. That's
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so-
I mean, also, being from down here, being from the South, I wanted to make sure that my cookbook reflected that. And
Right.
prove to people that you can still eat vegan.
Sweet potato soul.
Sweet
how you
potato
doing?
soul, that's what it's called. You can still eat vegan and eat the same, soul food, southern food, just veganized.
Right.
And it is so delicious, fresh. Most things are not that difficult to make. And a lot of them are the same ingredients because spices are vegan anyway. So you're just
okay,
really
see, I
swapping the protein.
Right,
Yeah.
understood. Now I know last week we were hanging out and you made these cookies.
Oh,
And
yes.
They were so good. And we've got a video of that, we'll plug that. I remember
Yeah.
I looked at you, I was like,
Yeah,
that's
me.
good.
Yeah, I gotta make those again actually.
And Reem was like, wow, these are really
Oh,
good.
good.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I'm
But
happy to
she
hear
didn't
that.
get them right out of the oven like I
Exactly.
did. She was like a day or two later. 'cause-
Exactly.
sorry about that. I'll bring some more over. baby,
Bring
when
you
they're
some more,
fresh.
Reem. I gotta make her some.
Right. Well, hey, one last thing. Since I have you here,
Yeah.
and I have a book,
Oh.
I want to see if I could get you to sign this for me.
Absolutely. I'd love to sign it for you.
I feel this is so awesome. So let us get a pen.
I got it.
Look at that. We just got a plan coming together.
Who's it going to? Do you want to sign it to their name?
You know what? This one's for my good friend Isis.
Okay. How do you spell that?
ISIS.
Okay.
So this one's for you, Isis. There we go. Oh, that works perfect.
Yeah?
Hey.
Stay sweet.
Stay sweet. Hashtag
That's
sweet
what I always
potato
write.
soul.
Look, I put two T's. I put that as a little heart.
That's awesome.
Thank
All right.
you, Isis.
There we go. So thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Ricky. Always a pleasure.
Oh, absolutely. So bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. All right. So one of the cool things about this whole area in general, Ponce City Market, the Beltline, Midtown, is, hey, if you've ever got people coming into town to visit you, this is the place to bring them because it's just instantly a vibe over here, right? There's so much to do, so many shops, so many restaurants, everything, and this is just one of the greatest parts of Atlanta, Georgia. So here we go. We're here at King of Pops, an Atlanta landmark when it comes to ice cream. They have so many cool flavors. This place is amazing. So I'm about to go and get me some salted caramel or some banana pudding. Here we go. All right, I am very proud of this. King of Pops banana pudding. It's time to devour and on to the next spot. Let's go. All right, so if you're looking for stuff to do at nighttime, come hang out on the roof. There's so much happening up there. Cool restaurants, cool hangs. We spend a lot of time up there, so it's definitely a place you want to check out. So we're about to meet my good friend, actually one of my best friends, Alan Minter. Now, Alan is one of the greatest real estate agents in Atlanta. He's actually the person that took me under his wing and taught me real estate. See, he knows a lot about the Beltline. He's the one that taught me everything about the Beltline. So we wanted to, kind of meet up with him, go eat some ice cream, see the Beltline, and get a little backstory on the whole development. So let's go meet Alan Minter, all right? Well, look at there.
Dad, Uncle Richie's here.
Oh man, that's so awesome. Little princess. How you doing today?
Good.
You good? I get to spend some time hanging out with your dad?
Yay.
He's gonna teach us about the Beltline today.
Okay.
Uncle Richie!
Oh, my
hey,
man.
how you
There
doing,
he is.
brother?
What's happening?
How you been?
Everything's good. How you doing?
Oh, it's good to see you.
Look at you.
Look at
The
you.
main man, Alan Minter.
Ah, you're the main man. How you been?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I like this shirt.
Thank you. Just trying to be more cool like you,
Oh,
brother.
yeah, trying to be more cool like me.
Yeah, man.
All right.
You ready to go take a walk and eat some
Yeah,
ice cream?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Ice cream?
Let's do it.
Wait.
Ice cream?
We gotta go rehearse something now.
I know, of course.
Today we're here with my good friend, my mentor, my brother, Mr. Alan Minter. This is actually who taught me real estate. This is the guy. So you get all the, you and Beeman and my man, Michael Williams. Hey, so check this out. Alan, you were the first one to actually turn me on to the Beltline.
Yeah.
I remember after you're like, dude, you got to come to my house. You got to check all this out.
Right.
So, give us a little background on the Beltline. I mean, because
Yeah.
basically taught me everything there is about it. So.
Absolutely. Well, this is probably one of our favorite spots on the Beltline. Right now we're under the Freedom Park Bridge, Freedom Parkway. Basically, Jimmy Carter Center is right there. This is where a lot of people kind of congregate and meet. We're at the East Side Trail right now. The Beltline eventually will be 33 miles long. And Ryan Gavel is the one who basically developed this idea. It was a thesis of his. He was a Georgia Tech student. And it was his idea, and of course it just came into fruition after years of development. And it's become a huge success for Atlanta.
Right.
Right beyond this wall is a skate park where it was actually developed and built by Tony Hawk.
The Tony Hawk.
The Tony Hawk, yeah, back in
That takes you back to
2000.
Thrasher magazine, man.
Absolutely, yeah, man. I actually got to
Awesome.
meet him over at Ponce City Market a couple years ago, which was
Really?
super cool. Yeah.
Pretty cool dude.
Very cool. Yeah, very laid back. So this skate park was built back in 2010, 2011. The Beltline here, this East Side Trail portion was developed, I think, back in 2011, 2012.
Right.
Because I remember Anna and I used to walk on this when it was actually dirt, when it was still being developed. It was a lot more raw back then. And actually, some parts of the Beltline are still like that. They're still in the process of developing more of the West Side Trail. And, it's complete development. I mean, this is what brought Ponce City Market. This is what brought Krog Street Market. And all the shops and restaurants and all the $3,000 a month apartments,
Because I remember when it was Ford Factory Lofts.
Right.
And there was, the famous Murder Kroger. I don't know if we
Right.
could say that. Murder Kroger.
Yeah, you can say it. It's still called Murder Kroger.
Right. And then you got the Claremont up there. But let me ask you
Claremont
this.
Lounge, yep.
Now, you built the house that you bought in this area. Now, you bought it and renovated it before the Beltline was even being talked about, right?
Correct, yep.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a stroke of good luck, really, quite frankly. And the house that we're living in, I bought it in 2007.
Oh, wow.
And I bought it as a flip. So what happened was I ended up falling in love with the street and the area so much. I bought my partner out, and the rest is history.
And so you've been there, almost 15 years now?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah, absolutely love it. So we've decided to stay. It's our home. I mean, it's home base, But, I love living in the city. I love living here because there's never a dull moment.
Right.
You get to see a lot of cool street art. You get to see, there's a musician, there's a drummer who comes over here and plays basically every day.
Okay.
And he's a local, he lives over here. There's always some kind of like acid jazz band going on the weekends.
See, you don't hear that every day.
Yeah.
Acid jazz.
And it's just fun, man. Like, Stella, since she could walk, she was dancing, around here. And, it's cool too, because like, it's not uncommon to like run into a celebrity. 2 or 3 years ago, I ran into Quentin Tarantino, like right there.
Right.
Stella and I just ran into William something, the guy who plays Johnny from Karate Kid and and Cobra Kai.
Okay.
That was like last week, so it was super cool.
Johnny, the blonde-headed dude?
Yeah, Johnny, right, yeah. But he was cool, like, you know, he's got a 7-year-old daughter, and he asked Stella if he could take a picture with her, you know. I was like, of course, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, no, we love living here, man. One of the best places to catch a sunset is literally right there, overlooking the 4th Ward skyline.
Okay.
And, my running route goes to Jackson Street Bridge, so I always catch the best sunsets there. And then, you know, you got Martin Luther King Historical District, Auburn Avenue. It's just like, I feel like this is like where all of the history of Atlanta like kind of started, is this little district where we're in right now.
Right, there's so much history in this area.
Absolutely.
Period. This whole area, because you were telling me about the battle that was over here.
Battle of Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, which is in Inman Park, which is where you live, you know. Well, man, thank you for taking the time to go through all this, and hopefully we can just take a stroll and keep chatting it up.
Absolutely, brother.
My man, my hero.
You got it.
Alan Minter. Hey, we hope you've enjoyed this video series, and we're going to be doing a lot more of these all throughout Atlanta. And if you're thinking about relocating here, be sure to check out our video on 7 tips for relocating. And again, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. And if there's any questions you have, be sure to leave a comment below. And I hope this has showed you why we're loving life in the ATL.